Shangri-La got in contact with me about needing some assistance. They had some people they wanted to place, and I asked them, the channels that we go through to do that. So we set up an interview with John, and John came in and interviewed with me.
The interview went so smoothly. It was like I got in the door, I shook her hand, good firm handshake, and I sat down and I just, talked and answered the questions as best I could with the answers I had.
So we went through the interview process, and he answered the questions, and he did really well, and so we hired him based on that. He helps outside. He makes sure that the vestibules are full of carts. He uses a cart pusher, and which helps with their job a lot, so they don't have to, manually do all that.
We have a radio, and if we get called for carryouts, we help the customer out at the store with big items, little items, pretty much anything they need help with, we help if we get called. I love the fact that I'm outside most of the time. I love the fact that, it's more physical work than anything. So, and you're always moving. It doesn't matter if you're inside or outside, you're always moving.
He's always been very friendly, and even in the interview, always smiling, very respectful, shook my hand. So you kind of get the feeling that they'll be a good fit for that.
I was Employee of the Month. I also got this badge here for good customer service. I was so surprised I got called on the walkie, and I thought, maybe I'm in trouble, but Assistant Manager Doug called me to the grocery door, and he handed me this and took my picture and said, "This is for good customer service. You did a great job." So I was pretty stoked. And I've also been nominated a couple times, so that was really cool. Really, really cool. I mean, I work really hard when I'm here, and just to, have some good appreciation is cool. Shangri-La taught me a lot of stuff, so I mean, it was a process. I transferred from, wood shop to all seasons, and so I guess it taught me a little bit of, discipline in a way, but at the same time it taught me, how to be responsible a little bit more.
Shangri-La helps with not only getting the people in here, but they help with after they're hired. Shangri-La comes in and they are partners with us.
We text a lot, me and Keith do. So he always checks up on me and makes sure if we have a meeting planned that I'm there on time. I'm thankful for that because I forget sometimes, and he's always there to be like, "Hey, don't forget this."
They check in on them, they make sure if we need anything. They come in and they make sure all their training is complete. If we have any concerns, they help with that. So we'll go over what the concerns would be, and they help us come up with the solution.
He does check in on me. I know he does. He's like I guess you could say kind of a guardian angel.
And the other companies don't do that. They help you with hiring the associate, but not the aftermath of it.
I worked for Shangri-La for many years, many years, and it took me a long time to kind of get out of my comfort zone and to get a real job, but Shangri-La is now broadening their horizons, per se, making their jobs, not so much as sheltered jobs as real jobs. So if I can broaden out, then anybody can.
If you need him to come in, you give him a call and he's here. He doesn't miss work, and that's so important to our business. Our turnover is quite high, because a lot of people miss work, but he's always here and ready to go, and he's always friendly. He's always friendly.